Action. It is the lifeblood of cinema, the engine that drives narrative. It is through action that characters reveal themselves, their desires, their fears, their very souls laid bare on the screen. A well-crafted action sequence can leave audiences breathless, hearts pounding, eyes glued to the screen. It is a visceral experience, one that transcends language and culture. In the realm of tutorials, action takes on a new meaning. It becomes the method by which knowledge is imparted. Skills are honed. The viewer, through observation and emulation, becomes the student, learning the intricacies of a craft or the nuances of a technique. But even in this educational context, the power of dramatic action cannot be underestimated. A tutorial that incorporates elements of drama, of action, is not merely informative. It is engaging. It is memorable. It transforms the passive act of watching into an active experience, drawing the viewer into the world presented on screen, making them a participant in the learning process. This is the essence of dramatic action, to elevate the mundane to the extraordinary, to transform the informative into the unforgettable. This is our goal, to explore the principles of dramatic action, to understand how they can be applied to the creation of compelling and effective tutorials. What constitutes dramatic action? It is not merely movement or spectacle. True dramatic action is born from conflict, from the struggle between opposing forces. These forces can be external, a physical confrontation between hero and villain, or they can be internal, a battle of wills, a crisis of conscience. At the heart of every dramatic action scene lies a clear objective. What does the character want to achieve? What stands in their way? The tension between desire and obstacle fuels the action, creates a sense of anticipation and suspense. Will the character succeed, or will they be defeated? The stakes must be high. Failure should have consequences, real and meaningful consequences. This is what gives weight to the action, makes the audience invest in the outcome. The greater the risk, the greater the reward, and the greater the emotional impact on the viewer. Finally, dramatic action must be believable within the context of the story. Even in the most fantastical of settings, there must be an internal logic, a consistency that allows the audience to suspend their disbelief, to become fully immersed in the world of the film. Characters are the vessels through which we experience story. They are the audience's surrogates, their guides through the labyrinth of plot and theme. For a tutorial to truly resonate, it needs compelling characters. Characters that are relatable, engaging, and aspirational. In the realm of action, certain personalities loom large, icons of the screen who embody the very essence of dramatic action. Keanu Reeves, Jason Statham, Dwayne Johnson. Each possesses a unique set of traits that have captivated audiences worldwide. By studying these actors, by deconstructing their performances, we can glean valuable insights into the craft of character development. How do they use physicality, dialogue, and emotional range to create memorable and impactful characters? How can we apply these principles to our own work, even in the seemingly disparate world of tutorials? Keanu Reeves, an enigma wrapped in a riddle, shrouded in cool. His characters often embody a quiet stoicism, a sense of inner strength that resonates with audiences. Think Neo from The Matrix, John Wick, the Baba Yaga himself. These are men of few words, but their actions speak volumes. Reeves excels at portraying vulnerability without sacrificing masculinity. His characters are often haunted by loss, driven by a deep-seated pain. Yet, they possess an underlying resilience, a determination to persevere despite overwhelming odds. In a tutorial setting, these qualities translate to a calm and collected demeanor, a sense of authority without arrogance. Imagine Keanu Reeves guiding you through the intricacies of coding or demonstrating the finer points of martial arts. His presence alone would command attention. His quiet confidence would inspire confidence in the viewer. Section 5, Jason Statham, Grit and Physical Prowess. Jason Statham, the epitome of no-nonsense action heroism. His characters are defined by their physicality, their raw power, and brutal efficiency. They are often men of action, thrust into extraordinary circumstances, forced to rely on their wits and their fists to survive. Statham's performances are all about precision and economy of movement. Every punch, every kick, every headbutt is delivered with bone-crunching impact. He moves with a fluidity and grace that belies the brutality of his actions. In a tutorial, Statham's intensity could be harnessed to great effect. Imagine him demonstrating a high-intensity workout routine, or teaching viewers how to defend themselves in a dangerous situation. His no-nonsense approach would cut through the clutter, and his physical prowess would inspire viewers to push their own limits. Section 6. Dwayne Johnson, Charisma and Unstoppable Determination. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, a force of nature both on and off the screen. His characters exude charisma, a magnetic charm that draws audiences in. Whether he's playing a larger-than-life hero or a self-deprecating comedic foil, Johnson brings an infectious energy to every role. But beneath the charm lies a steely determination, an unyielding drive to succeed against all odds. His characters never back down from a challenge. They face adversity head-on, with a mix of humor and unwavering resolve. In a tutorial setting, Johnson's charisma would be invaluable. Imagine him teaching viewers how to cook a healthy meal, or motivating them to achieve their fitness goals. His infectious enthusiasm would be contagious, and his unwavering belief in the viewer's potential would inspire them to achieve greatness. Section 7. The Power of Music. Setting the Mood. Music is the language of emotion. It has the power to transport us to other worlds, to evoke a vast spectrum of feelings, from joy to sorrow, excitement to dread. In filmmaking, music is an indispensable tool. It sets the tone, it amplifies emotions, and it heightens the impact of dramatic action. For our dramatic action tutorial, we need music that will create a sense of urgency, tension, and intrigue. Music that will grip the viewer's attention from the very first frame. Music that will linger in their minds long after the tutorial has ended. But where do we find such music? Music that is both high quality and copyright-free? The answer lies in a treasure trove of sound often overlooked, the YouTube audio library. Section 8. YouTube Audio Library, a treasure trove of sound. The YouTube Audio Library is a goldmine for filmmakers, content creators, and anyone in need of royalty-free music and sound effects. It boasts a vast and ever-growing collection of tracks spanning a multitude of genres and moods. Want to create a sense of epic grandeur? There's a track for that. Need a heart-pounding chase scene? The YouTube Audio Library has you covered. Looking for something haunting and atmospheric? You'll find it there. The beauty of the YouTube Audio Library lies not just in its breadth of selection, but also in its ease of use. The interface is clean and intuitive, allowing users to search by genre, mood, instrument, and more. And best of all, it's completely free to use, even for commercial purposes. Section 9. The Art of Subtitles. Bold and impactful. In a world saturated with visual content, subtitles have become more than just a tool for accessibility. They are an integral part of the viewing experience, especially for tutorials, where clarity and comprehension are paramount. But subtitles can be so much more than just white text on a black background. They can be bold, they can be impactful, they can be used creatively to enhance the visual narrative. Imagine subtitles that pulse with the rhythm of the music, subtitles that change color to reflect the emotional tone of the scene, subtitles that appear on screen with a dynamic animation, drawing the viewer's eye to key information. Section 10. Creating a tutorial with impact. We have now explored the elements of dramatic action. We have delved into the characters of iconic action heroes. We have discovered the power of music and the art of subtitles. Now let's bring it all together. Imagine a tutorial on a seemingly mundane topic, let's say, changing a tire. Now envision this tutorial through the lens of dramatic action. The protagonist, our viewer surrogate, faces a flat tire on a dark and stormy night. The stakes are high. They have to reach their destination before disaster strikes. Enter our action hero mentor, played by Keanu Reeves. With calm precision, he guides our protagonist through the process. Each step of the tutorial is punctuated by dramatic music from the YouTube Audio Library. The subtitles, bold and impactful, emphasize key instructions. The tutorial becomes more than just a lesson. It's a mini action movie, engaging, informative, and unforgettable. Section 11. Conclusion. Mastering the art of dramatic action. Mastering dramatic action is an ongoing journey. It requires a deep understanding of storytelling principles, a keen eye for detail, and a willingness to experiment. But the rewards are well worth the effort. By incorporating elements of dramatic action into our tutorials, we can elevate them from the mundane to the extraordinary. We can transform passive viewers into active participants. We can make learning engaging, memorable, and impactful. So embrace the power of dramatic action. Experiment with its elements. Let your creativity run wild, and watch as your tutorials transform from mere instructional videos into compelling cinematic experiences.